What's good, everyone? Sending everyone peace, love, and light. Where's all my folks at that's really working on yourselves and going within for some years now, maybe, and just aren't fitting in with most of society? You know what I'm saying? Where's my folks that just aren't fitting in with most of society right now, man? You know what I'm saying? Because you've been seeking. You've you've really been seeking within and to obtain a higher connection with our creator. What's good, yo? What's good? Sending you peace and love, man. Love and light. I was just wondering, where's my folks at that's been working on themselves and really going from within, and really just taking maybe the road less traveled, taking risk, not following every step all these other folks be following, just kind of putting along with, you know, but you're like, no, actually, I got a better vision. Actually, I want something greater for my life. Actually, I can't settle for what's not for me. So, anyways, y'all, what's happening? What's happening, man? Sending y'all love and light. What's happening? Where's my folks at that, just don't fit in with most folks anymore? You know what I'm saying? Whether it be at jobs or just wherever it be, man, that they're focused on all these distractions and, the puppet show from within the grounds of the news and all that down here where the president and the you know government, all that, they're stuck on that level of the puppet show, you know what I'm saying, and they're just stuck on it, man. And so you can't even relate anymore, man, like even when you be talking, because they're not even acknowledging the levels all the way beyond that in this puppet show. You know what I'm saying? What's good? What's good? What's good? Much love, everyone. You know what I'm saying? Where's my folks that been working on themselves and been seeking that truth? Been just trying to live within that light, within the truth, within love. Trying to send love out to humanity, even when sometimes it can be really, really difficult. And where's my folks that, man, the more and more like you really be working on yourself, I mean, you be having all kinds of struggles and whatnot along the way, I mean, life, it's not been an easy path, man. Looking for, the spiritual growth and the truth, and really trying to get to the bottom of this matrix system, because you see things for what it really is. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just reaching out there, man, and looking for my folks like that. So, what's happening, man? What's happening, everyone? How's the all night going, yo? How's the all night going? I'm just making the best of everything. in my life. I got 2 gigs tomorrow. I'm happy about, one's only gonna take like like 20 minutes maybe, and then the other one's gonna take a little bit longer, but I'm gonna make some pretty decent little change on it, and yeah, so I'm blessed about that, Um, very very grateful. So, anyways, because like I said, we've been working from within and really working on ourselves and just not fitting in with society, man. Just depending on how far along you are, you might be like me and not even be able to be in a place with too many negative people, these places of employment. And how they just are sour. Man, these people are sour, bro. They're lost and they think they have it all figured out, but they really got no clue. 'Cause like I said, at most, they're at the level down here of the puppet show when there's all the strings keep going and they don't even acknowledge the fact that there's so many levels above what everybody be focused on and talking about. War and man, all this fear porn, bro. Everybody be stuck on it, man. And it's like so you can't even be relating because you're trying to elevate the conversation. You're trying to go above and beyond all that. You know what I mean? Can be a challenge. You know what I mean? What's good? What's good? Much love, everyone. Where's my folks at? That you know what I'm talking about right now, man. They're like, you know, just everybody you meet, you give a chance to try to communicate with and whatnot, and it's just like, oh boy, here's another one. You know what I mean? They stuck on everything down here. Well, you're up here focused on this stuff for the most part that you can. You know, right now life is difficult for many people. Many people are going through really really hard times. Um, so there's that going on. But the thing that sets us free, man, is being focused on the good, the changes to come, focused on being the change to the best of your ability. You know what I mean? It's not always perfect. It's not always how you wish it could be. But regardless, you keep trying to get better. And not backing down from tough conversations. You know what I mean? Standing firm within the truth, standing firm within the love and light of our infinite creator, man, and laying it down, not letting these people who are stuck down here on the bottom of the puppet strings try to run the conversation when they're just stuck down here, man. You know what I'm saying? And you're just like, bro, let's elevate this conversation. Let's focus on what's above all that. Uh, that that's go under the category of harassment. So what I'm saying, like, that's a really bold statement there. Man, gotta love these trolls, man. Gotta send love to our trolls, man. Send love and light to our trolls out there. We love you too. You know, and pray for you. You know, you ain't man. See, now that the narrative's all twisted about one of the most influential people labeled Suey, like beyond some total nonsense. And man, I just gotta keep letting them know that I ain't folding and worrying about y'all, man. I'm gonna do the same thing every time and try my best, anyways, to do the same thing every time and send you on your way with love and light, y'all. And so these people, watch this, watch this, watch this. This is funny. Hey, watch this. Hey, watch this. Hey, watch that, yo. Anyways, we're gonna move beyond the demons trying to come up in here and start things up, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they're the ones that can't focus from within, man. Can't look inward. Can't judge their self. Can't, you know what I mean? Really, really own up to this life and why we're here and try to grow, elevate, elevate your mind, body, spirit, man. Elevate vibration to the absolute best of your ability. It ain't always perfect, man. But you know, we are in here anyways. That's the blessing. That's the blessing of this all, man, is that no matter how many people try to hate because they just they don't want nothing but destruction, so they stuck on hate, man. Or they don't want no, you know what I'm saying? So many people are afraid, man. They're afraid of change to come. They Because they haven't been working on themselves. They haven't been trying to change the world by taking a look at yourself, man, and just trying to be that change, yo. So that's why I can send the haters and trolls love and light. Because I tapped in, been working on myself from within, man. Been working on this connection with our infinite creator. We are the infinite creator. We have these abilities that we don't even understand yet. Some of these abilities, man, we're not tapped in all the way, man. And that's where we're aiming. We're aiming for ascension, man. That's just what it's gonna continue to be. And all the distractions that are gonna try to shut it down, man. We're just gonna smile and throw a peace sign, man, and be like, we love you anyways, yo. Cause I know they don't like that, but man. Anyways, man, we're gonna have a blessed weekend. It's gonna be a really, really good weekend. Where's my folks at? That no, man, we're gonna have a good weekend because we've been manifesting it. We've been focused on, man. We're gonna have a good weekend. Things are gonna look up. I know myself, I've been going through a lot lately. And it's like, all right, all right. That's just how it goes sometimes. A lot of times, we got some good days followed by some bad days. And then we can hit some good days again. That's just how it be. So some of the bad days, man, really can get to us, a little bit, but sometimes even more than others. But it's okay. It's okay. We know that, some days are just gonna be like that. It's acknowledging these different things in life. I'm just being like, okay, well, that's outside of my control. So sometimes, you just got to figure out how to roll with it. Sometimes you got to figure out when you need to just spark one. Anyways, what's good, everyone, man? Sending y'all love and light. Praying that y'all can have a nice connection with our Creator this weekend. Hoping y'all have a blessed weekend, man. It's gonna be a good one. I've been, man, just manifesting this up. Like, all right, man, we're gonna have a good weekend. And tomorrow's supposed to set off pretty good for me. So, yeah, man, I'm just trying to send people some positive vibes, some positive manifestation for this weekend. You know, I don't know about y'all, but I've been having a rough time a little bit the past couple days, whatever, man. And we're pulling through, man. It's gonna be a good weekend. So, anyways, man, I was just trying to reach out there to my other folks who is just been working on yourself, man. And we just don't fit in with the majority of people out there anymore. I've had to break off more and more and more, doing our own thing. And that's where I'm at. That's where I've been at, but I'm finally just like both feet down now of being like, all right, I gotta find my own work. I gotta work, I can't be around all this negativity and these brainwashed folks and these, man, just, no. We can't do that anymore. We gotta really strive for greatness here. We gotta really just dive in without fear. Just throw that fear aside and be like, I'm gonna follow my intuition and guidance and do what I believe I'm supposed to be doing right now. That's why we don't fit in with everybody else, man. Because they too busy caught up in this rat race. They too busy. All they do is work. I've been there. I've been that person. Until I started focusing on myself and going from within and learning all kinds of amazing information, knowledge, wisdom, real understanding, truth. Finding out that, you know, once you've been down this path for quite some time, the truth will just resonate from within. So I'm just reaching out there, man, to just try to find all my other fellow star seeds up on in this planet, man, because it's nice to have some communication with one another out there, bro. So Anyways, we just hanging in here, gonna be having a nice weekend, yo. Tomorrow's gonna be a whole new day. Where I'm at, it's gonna be Friday, headed into Friday, so it's been it's cloudy out, kind of like borderline foggy. It's been um, kind of sprinkling. So, which is good, man. We have been getting a little bit more precipitation, which is really good since we're going into summer. And what was it, yesterday? I'm pretty sure it was yesterday. I was just curious, and I already pretty much knew, but I was like, all right, I'm gonna look it up anyways. And I looked up the weather where I'm from because I was like, man, I know it's gonna be quite a bit warmer than here. Watch. Sure enough, it was 83 degrees. The weather here yesterday was like, it said it was like 57, something like that. It said it was around like 57, man. So, anyways, I know I had a whole lot of weird stuff going on with the comments, but all right, I'll go into a little meditation. Ah, man, I was thirsty. Hey, turned in my cans today. Since, we get charged for our cans here. It's crazy. But, anyways, y'all, how's y'all night going? I've been having a good time up in here, man. Just trying to see how y'all is doing. All right, man. Keep your head up, man. We're gonna have a good weekend. All right. Love and light, man. What's good with y'all? Are y'all gonna have a good weekend with me, man? We're gonna have a good weekend. It's gonna be good times.